I've got a little concept that up on screen. It's called the addiction quadrant. Now, my overarching, yeah, dude. So like my overarching thing is like, imagine what life would be like without addiction, and also like I mean the subtle addictions as well. Addiction is usually a strong word, but like I'm talking. And if we can create our own habits, like if we know what it takes to like. Yeah, that'd be crazy. And that's the journey I'm on. So the addiction quadrant is good equals good. We need to up that, increase good equals good experience. So when I say good equals good, I mean whatever we choose to be good, which is usually sort of whole foods and whatever we find to be good. And try and decrease the good equals bad experience. We've all had that where you're not eating the bad shit and you sat there and you just got a broccoli in the fridge. You know, so like, you know,
yeah.
That's what we're talking about. When you're a kid and you have vegetables on the plate, you're just like, this good stuff is bad. It tastes like shit.
It's kind of like you really don't want to go to the gym, but you're making yourself do it anyway. But what you should get to is just like, I want to go to the gym and, go to the gym.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Yes. So if you imagine you can make yourself want good stuff. And this is the same question as imagine if chocolate was healthy. We've cracked the code. I'm talking, honestly, this concept is the best. I mean, this is my best work.
Very helpful. Did you make this model?
I did. At least I came up with it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Could write a book on it.
I'm going to write a book on it, literally. It's in my notes.
Cool.
But yeah. And then, so that's on that side. And when it's in balance, good equals good and bad equals bad. We know that, right? That's balance.
Yeah. What does bad equals bad? Like, what's an example of that?
Well, bad equals bad is when I think back to how I was throwing up pasta, how I was throwing up cereal.
Oh.
And also just.
So it's like the part where it's like, okay, I know this is bad.
Yeah.
Like someone, like a hangover, like you were drinking out too much.
That's it, dude. It's
okay.
Yes.
And then, so we got good equals bad, good equals good, bad equals bad. What's the other one?
Bad equals good. Classic.
And what's an example of that?
Fucking I'm salarying my cookie and watching porn, just like, this is so good, but it's so bad. It's when the bad thing is
so like going out on a Friday night to drink or whatever.
That's it.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's the easy one. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Maybe just the first step to someone trying to solve their addiction would be like identify where you are in the quadrant.
Yes, dude.
And just like map it out. Like
map it out. That's exactly.
Friday, I was totally in this quadrant, totally, and now I'm over in this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Just to recognize those patterns.
It can be done with literally anything. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So for example, like this conversation can be put in there. So if you're enjoying this conversation, then that'll be whether or not you think this is good. That's a thing as well. So you have to define what you think is good and bad. Now, also, we know that good and bad is relative, right? So,
definitely.
But I see the utility in the thoughts, good and bad. Like, it's good. Well, it depends on what we believe we are. If I believe I'm a table, the death of millions of people is not good or bad. If I believe I'm a person, it's bad. Thank you, everybody. There we go. Yeah, we got to the grand illusion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I was thinking about the different levels in spiral dynamics and how like when I was listening to the audiobook version, he just mentioned that like he was like quote, don't try to think that, or don't try to recognize like what is good or right or wrong. That's like a much deeper discussion. Like you'll have to go in philosophy to find that out, or like talk to a yogi or something. But just try to like think about what the other person thinks is right or wrong. So like a red person on the quadrant would be totally different from like a green, yellow, turquoise person on the quadrant.
Yeah.
Like they might be complete opposite backwards.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a good dynamic model you have, the quadrant. It can fit within everyone because everyone has good and bad until, at least until they're at the unity consciousness point, which is starts at turquoise.
Hello everyone. Now, you might be wondering, David, why are you naked? Well, it's because I've sold all my clothes. And why have I done that? Well, it's because Information Paradise now has a merch store. Well, that's what I want to wear.